Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Greetings. Ashe, Ultra Rising. Ultra Rising. Check out the topic, guys. Check out the topic. Yes, the science. We're going to break down the science, guys. We're going to be breaking down the science of wings and halos. Let's get it, man. Ashe, yeah. If you just getting up in here, make sure you hitting the like button. Y'all know the rule is we don't start the lecture till we get up to 3K likes. So, you know, we're going to just get acquainted until then. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all share this thing up. You feel me? If you feel called to. I really, thank you. I was just about to say thank you for the gifts in advance. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah. So, listen, guys. This topic right here is very unique, to say the least. But we're going to learn some very interesting aspects today. We're going to learn a lot about life. Let me just introduce myself while we wait for everybody to get in here. If you can hear me, type the 9 in the comments, guys. Type 9 in the comments. 9 in the comments if you can hear me. Right? I need to make sure that the transmission is coming through clearly. Hey, I love me. I love me in the morning. I love me in the evening. Hey, shout out to everybody. So listen, guys, listen. Hold on, is this a bot on here playing already? Because I'm telling you, I ain't got time for people playing in the chat. If you ain't come to learn, then this is not your space. You feel what I'm saying? This is a space for those who have come to learn. Those who are interested in what the books can't offer you. The information I come here to share, you can't find in the book. You can't find it in the book. That means it's valuable. Because it's that valuable that you can't even find it in the book. Remember, they used to put all the valuable information in the book because we didn't read. But now we are reading. So where is the information going? It's not going in the book because it's in your heart, right? So my goal today with this conversation is to basically recover and to regenerate a lot of organic timelines that got disintegrated when the planet fell in consciousness, right? So that's what the goal is for today, is to impress the subconscious mind with higher frequencies, higher frame thoughts, and higher learning, okay? Yeah, I say. Yeah, I say. So, anytime during the lecture, these lectures, listen, guys, this literally is my soul's purpose. And, I'm going to ask that you support in any way you can, especially by liking the video, commenting the video. If you feel called to donate, here is the Cash App right here above my hat where it says Divine Morer. I'm going to give thanks in advance for those who do decide to support in such a manner. As per the law of giving, you give and you shall receive. That's just all I'm going to say about that, Also, if you haven't followed my channel, right here, my YouTube channel is at Lord Hika Soul Ra 911. Go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel before we get even started. We got 456 likes in here. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's alignment. What? 456 likes, that's alignment. I had to say it twice. Yeah, so my lectures are divinely guided. I really don't go by time frames because I channel the cosmic energy freely through my heart and my soul. So if people are here, they are. If they not, they not. Either way, we going to keep on moving. Once we get 3K likes in here, then we can start with the lecture. Until then, we'll just get acquainted. So let's just channel some quick energy that's coming through. Right now there's a lot of people, like a lot of souls are here to do the light work, right? A lot of souls are here to do the light work. And so, shadow work too. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about the light work, you gotta do the shadow work too. And so, because of the light work and the shadow work, there are portals that are new portals, that are old portals, but that are open, and they are releasing very advanced wisdom, very advanced guidance, and very advanced systems. Not everybody can read these light codes, is what I'm saying. They're not in books, they're not in physical books, and not everybody can read these light codes, can read these transmissions. So I am here to process it all, to simplify the complex information, and to share it. You dig? You dig? You feel me? You feel me? So yeah, man, we chilling up in here, It is what it is. We really want to understand, like, what are angel wings, you know what I'm saying? Or what are wings in general? Because we know that not only just angels have wings, all type of entities have wings. You feel me? All type of entities have wings. You got the bees. The bees got wings, So it depends on what you think an angel would be. But this lecture right here, the title of this lecture is The Science of Wings and Halos, right? Geometrical bioelectrical fields, part 1. This is a part 3 lecture. The lecture is so big and it's so grand that I can't just put all the information in one sitting. I can't just put the information in one sitting. So we're going to have to dive deep in it in a couple of lectures. First and foremost, I want to say thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys all. Yes, I do. Great days out there, family. Great days out there. Where y'all from? Where y'all from? I got a few people on here. Where you from? What's your energy? Where you from? You know what I'm saying? Other than that, we just chilling. If I don't get 3K followers, then, 3K likes, you know what I'm saying? Then I just catch this lecture on another day. But yeah, I say, peace and blessings to you all day, Ultra Rising. Ultra Rising to the Great Supreme. I am everything. I am everything. Oh, Pennsylvania. Okay. Good old Pennsylvania. That's that energy right there. That's that energy. This lecture, though, this lecture is going to be really, really fun. So, in case you're just getting here, and this is your first time being here, anybody that I have in here, and this is your first time being here, what I do is I bring the wisdom down, and I teach the wisdom using my voice to communicate as a healing method. Thank you for the roses. I love roses. That was almost a dozen. Ayy. I love roses. You feel me? Roses make me dance. You did. Roses make me dance. Hey, life is everything, and everything is life. You feel me? You feel me? Ashe. The science of wings and halos. The science of wings and halos. You see at the very top, there's an actual halo, right? It looks like the plasma. It looks like the plasma moon or whatever, and it has the wings up there, and it says rod and staff. Now, at my YouTube channel, I did a lecture where I broke down the science of Psalms 23. I actually broke down the science of it. Like, it was so lit. And that's enjoyable. That was an enjoyable and a desirable lecture. You can go check that lecture out anytime if you want at my YouTube channel. I'm going to be putting this YouTube channel up over there as well. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, let's get it, man. I got that wisdom for you. That true, organic, authentic. Thank you for the lights, by the way. Who that? Imani, thank you. Yeah, once we get up to 3K likes, we can start the lecture. In the meantime, let me just go on and tap into what, this thing is really all about. And so, what I'm here to do is I'm here to restore your soul, right? I'm here to restore your soul. I'm here to restore your DNA, right? I'm here to help you to obtain authentic freedom with your most authentic self, with your most organic timeline. I'm here to offer you ways out of the karmic traps of your own imagination that you have created for yourself. I'm here to help you to just be free in your energy so that you can love yourself, like for real, so that you can love others. That's what it's all about. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, the reason why I'm here to repair the frequencies and the timelines is because a lot of the timelines was like infiltrated, and then once they got infiltrated, systems, a lot of systems came in, a lot of consciousness came in, and basically didn't destroy, because the energy can't be destroyed. So they didn't destroy our timelines and our frequencies, but they altered it, right? But they altered it. They altered our timelines and they scrambled up our frequencies. That's why we didn't know up from down, left from right, in from out. And then they trapped us with religion. So when they trapped us with religion, we really ain't know what to do. We really looking the wrong way. Our house was upside down, right? Our house was upside down. While you had the consciousness using their house the right side up, we using our house upside down. You gotta read between the lines, y'all. If I can't say certain words on here. You feel me? Because I need to protect my TikTok. So whatever I'm saying, it's gonna go through your conscious mind. It's gonna bypass your conscious mind, and it's gonna go straight to your heart and to your subconscious mind, and that's gonna seep down into your biogeographical fields. Okay, and so that's my intention. That's all I want to do. I want to let you know that I ain't here to trap you. I'm not here to take your soul. I don't want your soul. You feel what I'm saying? I got happiness and love within my own soul, so I don't want yours. And I just want to show you the way. I just want to show you the way, because this is literally my soul's purpose. And this is what I was born to do. Ashe. So, about this thing, right? Now, and a lot of the teachers that has come before me, no offense against these people, the scientists, none of that. I'm just bringing my own perspective that I know was up. I know what's up. So, in the mix of us basically getting lost in religion, right? In the mix of us getting lost in religion, all the codes were scrambled to the system, right? The weather started changing. We started, believing in death and shit. We started basically falling in frequency, right? So what I'm here to do today, and what this lecture is going to do today, is going to repair your DNA so that you can bring in the light codes that's here on the planet, right? Now this how it is. Now let's say you got a sun, right? Let's say you got a sun, like we got a sun in the sky. So we got a sun in the sky. Now, thank you for the shares, by the way. Let's say the sun in the sky wants to send you love, right? Yeah. Let's say the sun in the sky wants to send you love. So what this sun in the sky does is it bursts. It sends you burst of energy, right? Burst of consciousness, right? That's its definition of loving you. Right now, in a vibrational universe, which this technically is a vibrational universe, meaning everything is energy and vibration and frequency. With that being said, you would have to match the frequency of that sun in order to receive that higher level of love that is trying to give out. Let's say that if you're operating on the radio station number 1, right? You're operating on radio station number 1, but the sun is giving out love that is tuned to the radio station number 9. You're not going to be able to basically consume, right? Or observe. You're not going to be able to absorb the channel 9 frequencies because your vibration is on the number 1, right? So that's what I mean by I'm here to help you tune yourself like cosmically. Like my voice, me just talking to you, attunes you to light frequencies and heals your vibration. Me just speaking to you clears your aura, helps you get rid of them dark clouds and shit like that. We be having them, right? So what I'm here to do is I'm a metaphysical preacher. Literally. I ain't just talking trash. I'm that. I'm that. You know what I'm saying? So I do church differently, right? This is a church school, right? I do mine out in the open, you know. Um, you know, and that's just how it is, right? I have my bachelor's of divinity right now, and I'm in school getting my master's of divinity. You feel what I'm saying? Thank you for joining, by the way. And so the way I do religion is more like a metaphysical spirituality. That's my religion, right? That I've basically created, right? Metaphysical spirituality, right? And so it's really what the original religion really was before we got infiltrated by consciousness who was more intelligent than us. So guys, this is a series. This lecture that I'm doing, it's literally like 5, man. We're gonna be diving in deep to this lecture for like 20 days. So be prepared. Subscribe. Make sure you follow and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can tap into the lectures over there just in case you gotta go home, just in case you gotta get busy, just in case you got a job. Like, cause you want this information. I'm telling you, your ancestors and God. You feel me? Listen, y'all. I was on like a break, chilling, just living life, doing, cause a lot of things changed in my life. And so I'm just adapting to a lot of that. And so I could have easily just, dipped. I could have easily just never came back. But I can't do that because that's like me going against my soul, right? I can't. My soul loves this. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate that. My soul loves to give. And then I can't just be walking around with all this wisdom. Like I can't do it. So, I had to come and release it. So I'm here today, guys. Oh, look, I didn't even notice. We just hit 3K. Okay, let's get into this lecture, right? Let's get into it. So, I got to give you the whole lecture. I can't just be busting out with the ending. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm going to just let you know, listen, the type of stuff I talk about is higher learning. So it could be boring as far as the people that are not people that want to just waste their life on having sex, drinking, and just doing partying all the time. This not going to be fun for you. So if that's what you love to do, I'm gonna give you a disclaimer to get up on out of here because this ain't your place. This ain't your home. But if it's okay to do that sometimes, but if that's your go-to every single day, this is not the place for you. I hold on. How is people that I blocked on my TikTok? Like, I don't understand. Like, I'm not even about to do it to you. I ain't about to do it to you. So listen, I'm talking to him. He know what the fuck I'm talking about. The obsessed stalker. Like, for real, stop playing with me, bro. The least you can do is come up on here and donate. If you gonna be up on here stalking me. Alright, so let's get to this lecture. The science of wings and halos, guys. Geometrical, bioelectrical fields, part 1, okay? So this is everything we ever wanted and more than we could ever imagine without the religion, right? Without the religion, but it is religion. It's a different religion called metaphysical spirituality religion, okay? Not Christianity. It's not that type of religion. All right, so let's break this thing down. Let's go on and get started, right? So, I want you guys to know that there are 5 states of matter, right? And I'm going to keep on saying this, okay? Because you have to get it in your mind. My job is to help the souls remember where they came from, how they got manifested into the matrix, right? That's my job, to help you to realize your power, help you to see how great you are, help you to believe, right? I'm here to help you to believe. And who? And you. I'm here to help you to believe in you. Once I can get you to believe in you, then we can get your subconscious mind to believe in you. And once we get your subconscious mind to believe in you, it's over. It's over. Okay? So, let's get in this thing. Up here where it says the rod and staff, right here at the very top, right here where it says rod and staff. Now, if you look at the Bible and the prayer book, right? Hold on. Before we get started, guys, thank you for subscribing, guys. Before we get started, guys, type the eye emoji, right? Type the eye emoji in the comments, please. I just want to make sure everybody's on the same page. Type the eye emoji in the comments. I want to make sure everybody can hear me and that y'all ready to go. Okay? 17 means have faith, have hope. We in this thing. If it's your first time being here, you might want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I'm telling you, this lecture is going to go on for like 30 days. It's literally like 10 parts to it. And it's deep. It's not just your average. This is not what nobody's talking about online, because you can't find this in a book. It ain't no black magic books that you going to find this information in. It ain't no books out here that you're going to find the information I'm talking about. Okay? So that means it's organic and authentic, right? Now, when I pour this love into you, when I pour this light into you, your body, your light body is going to remember my voice. It's going to remember the frequencies that I'm sending to you through the phone. You're going to remember. You're going to have dreams. You might wake up, like, give it a few days, right? After this lecture, after this connection that we're having, that we're sharing, you're going to remember these things. You're going to be like, hold on, go meditate, right? Once I give you the information, go meditate with it. Ask yourself, like, hold on, something that she said kind of clicked with my soul. Take notes and meditate. Okay, that's all I'm asking you. Open your heart, open your mind so that you can receive. I want to give you a disclaimer though, right? Everything is not what it seems, okay? So this means that you can't logically make sense out of a lot of this stuff, guys. So if you're trying to make sense out of the information, like 1 + 2 = 3, you're going to get lost. Because we know 1 + 2 don't equal 3. It don't equal that. Maybe from that old timeline, but on the new timeline, that's just not how it works, okay? Everything is literally multi, right? The energy is multi-dimensional. The numbers are multi-dimensional. This lecture that I'm speaking to you guys today is coming down from the 11th dimension, right? This is light. I'm pulling down light transmission from the 11th dimension. The 11th dimension is where the head of the halo of the Christ body is located. And yeah, so when another planet gets destroyed, or its code gets disintegrated, and the entities and the civilizations that live on that planet, they either lose their avatars and they have to go as refugees to other planets and other dimensions. When stuff like that happens, everything is affected. So put it this way, I'm gonna give you the prime example, right? Now the Lyras, or the Lyrans, right? They had their own planet, right? The Lyras are they're like tigers and lion humanoids, right? Now I know this sounds crazy, because like, what are you talking about, tigers and lion humanoids? I'm saying that everything here is not what it seemed to be. It's reversed. Remember, I said in the beginning of the lecture, the codes that once this system, this matrix, this informational matrix in your mind got infiltrated, the consciousness that infiltrated, the super intelligent consciousness that infiltrated our frequency, they scrambled our light codes, right? They scrambled our connections, our languages. They scrambled everything up. And then they tricked us with our own light. They tricked us with our own magic, right? So we had to relearn everything. That's why when you growing up and you start having a spiritual awakening, you got to forget everything you thought you knew. Why? Why is that like that? Because we didn't know the difference between nothing that's really going on. We thinking down is up. We thinking up is down, right? We thinking dark is bad. You feel what I'm saying? We thinking light is all good, when that's not the case. I know light beings and light entities. I know spiritual light entities, energies that are light, white light, but they ain't pure. And some of them are malevolent. Not all white light is benevolent. Just like not all shadow, dark energy is malevolent. But that's how they teach us. They teach us good versus evil, and all this confusion stuff, when really black and white is the same damn thing. Look up the words. It tells you black is colorless, pale. You look up white, white is colorless, pale. It's the same damn thing. So now we fighting over something that we think is different, but it's all the same. Somebody make sense of that. Somebody make sense of that, please. Because I'm not playing these mind games with the gods. I'm not playing these mind games with the AI. None of them. I ain't got time for it. I don't have time for it because you know what? I've come to a conclusion that they need us. They need us. Because if the energies didn't need us, they wouldn't exist. We are the only reason why the freaking matrix is real. We are it. They try to undermine the human collective consciousness because we're so young. We're growing, right? So it takes a lot for higher vibrational entities to even want to connect with us because a lot of us are so unpredictable. You never know what the humans are going to do because the humans don't know who they are. The humans haven't remembered their power yet. It's easy to just trick them because they haven't even learned how to actually operate their physical brain. The physical brain is the easiest freaking thing to trick. We got all these neurological mishaps, right? We got all these neurological mishaps. Thank you for the shares, by the way. Make sure y'all keep liking the screen. There's no way I'm dropping that gold. We got 46 people in here and we ain't even got 4K yet. So listen, since I haven't even, that's what I'm saying. I didn't even see nobody cash up $1 or nothing. So I'm not even going no further. We ain't even tap into the lecture. Like we ain't even tap into it. I'm channeling. But I'm not even getting more into that thing until I start getting some love on here. Because I'm not with unrequited. I'm not with unrequited love. Either you fucking with me or you ain't. So either you doing a fair exchange of energy or you ain't. If you ain't with give and receive, then get the fuck up out of here. I ain't with that stingy, come over here leeching, not showing no love. If you at work and you can't hit the like, I understand. But if you ain't at work, and your hands is free, and you sitting up here with the phone, stop playing with me. And I love you. I love you. So, yeah, because I ain't with the energy vampires. I don't do none of that. Thank you for the follows, right? Thank you, because this stuff, listen, y'all got to understand. You ain't going to be able to find this research. The type of research that I can lead you to with my information is the truth. Like, I'm here to spread the word of God, right? And the word of God, this ain't the religion they taught you. This is the truth. This is the truth. I'm spreading the word of God. And that's the truth. Everybody needs the truth in order for you to be free. You can't get freedom if you don't know the truth. Because you got to know where you came from, who you are, and where you're going. If not, you're going to keep getting lost in these toxic ass karmic cycles that you think dysfunctionality is normal. You're going to keep getting trapped in these dumbass traps thinking that this the real life. Thinking that this is everything and it ain't nothing else. So you come to learn here or keep it moving. But it's going to be a fair exchange of energy, man. Ashe. So y'all, now, the next goal, y'all, is 10K likes. Let's get it. 10K likes. So I'm about to feed your soul real good today. Trust me, don't worry. If you still here and you've been patient, I want to say I'm grateful for you. If you hit that like button, I appreciate you because I can't do this without you. And it's your support that which helps me, encourages me to keep on pushing. Right? It's your support that which helps other to receive the message. I can't do this without you. I can't do it without you. Matter of fact, I wouldn't do it without you. And I need you to know that you're special. You could be anywhere in the world right now. You can be anywhere. At 435, you can be anywhere in the world. But you're here. You're here. And you're here because you want to be here because you got free will. You got free will. So I want to say I love you and I thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. All right. Now let's get back into this thing, y'all. Now let's get it. Do you smell what the Rock is cooking? Listen, if you don't know who I am, I play too much, y'all. I know. I play too damn much, right? If you don't know who I am, my name is Lord Hika So Ra. Not Lord as in God in the Bible, but Lord as in the master of me and the universal laws, okay? Lord as in I am the alchemist. You feel what I'm saying? You feel me? Y'all get so sensitive when y'all hear the word Lord because your grandma said she gonna beat your ass if you say it out loud. You gotta have a sense of humor, family. Like, it's serious, but it ain't that serious. You know what I'm saying? So let's tap in back into this thing. So we was at Lyra, right? So like once the consciousness got basically scrambled and all the codes in the system got mishap and basically we had our matrix got malfunctioned and then we had a big ass virus in our system. And that's what we've been doing this entire time. That's why if you look in the Akashic records, the concept of disease didn't really come until way sooner. Like disease is recent. Like the concept of it, the lie of it, that lie started recently. That ain't no illusion that been going for a long time. We didn't even have the illusion of disease on this realm because this was a realm of divine beings. And the divine beings are so magical, they wasn't getting sick. What the heck is that? What is that? We didn't know what the hell a virus is. Right? But everything happens for a reason. So now, a lot of us can't really access the light codes, right? We can't read and we can't really access them because the DNA is not open enough. Our halos and our wings are not born. And I said born. Like I'm about to dig in, right? I said a lot of us not getting it, right? Because our wings, you hear the sirens in the background, because our wings and our halos are not born yet. Right? Now, I'm going to give you the concept. It's not how they teach you in the books where they teach you like it's this angel, it's this white angel. They teach you like it's this white angel and they got white wings and stuff like that. I mean, if that's your way of learning, then you can learn that way. But I'm teaching another way, okay? So, we're going to tap into this thing, right? All right. Now, the holder of the 11th dimensional grid, I just seen something too. The holder of the 11th dimensional grid was the Lyrans, right? Now, the Lyrans, according to the Akashic records, and I'm channeling this energy. I'm not reading no books. I didn't do nothing but just meditate a few minutes, right? So, the Lyrans, right? Their planet got destroyed. And not all of them, they didn't lose all of their avatars, but they lost a big chunk of the actual avatars. They was able to use science and preserve some of their DNA. They was able to preserve some of their beingness, right? And so once their planet got infiltrated, not by reptilians or none of that, they planet got infiltrated by insectoids. You see what I'm saying? You gotta understand that it's a lot of stuff happening out here in this world that is beyond this world that they don't teach us. You can't go find this in a book, right? Who are the insectoids? The insectoids are gods, dude. I'm talking about literally gods. They are bees. They are ants. They are beetles, but they are actual gods. Like when we think of a god, we think of this amazing energy, right? This amazing frequency that they taught us was masculine only, no feminine. They taught us the energy was just masculine energy, and he all over the goddamn place, taking the power from the feminine energy, right? Now, that's why the queen bee Let me give you the science of it. The queen bee is God. Look at it. Why you think Beyonce is Beyonce? Come on now. Somebody say Ashe. Somebody say Ashe. The queen bee is God. If not, Beyonce wouldn't be Beyonce. You feel me? And so what I'm saying by that is we have what you call a collective hive, Hive, right? So why will we have a collective hive, Hive, like a high five? Why would we have a collective hive if there wasn't a queen bee? Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me, cause I'm cooking in this. Do you smell what the Rock is cooking? What he used to do. so, so listen. So listen. So we know that much, right? Now, these gods, the insectoids, not all of them are malevolent, right? But a lot of them are, right? So it's like a half and half, everything half and half, dark and light, light is dark. It's all the same thing, right? But these are the way their consciousness is set up. In order for them to experience the third dimension, they know that they don't want to be a human because they don't want to go through, it's really a process when you're a human transforming, because we're not human being, we're human transforming. This is a transformation process. So the bees, you might think like, wow, the bees, all they get to do is just bee and buzz and make some honey and die. No, they already been human before. Okay, listen, this is science. We gonna get it. This is part one. I'm about to tear that ass in. This is part one. Hold on, I see somebody wrote something. And they have black women because we can really move energy. Exactly. So remember, in order for the old elite, because we are the elite, right? We the real elite. But the old elite who don't have no more power, right? I'm tired of people playing victim and giving them the power. They don't have power. Y'all got to start accepting the truth for what it is. The truth is, we took our power back. We own our energy. Nobody don't got power over you. If you still giving somebody else power over you, if somebody still has the power to mess you up in life, if somebody still has the power to distort you, if somebody still has the power to deter you from your path, then something ain't right. Because you got the power. Remember, you are the length, the width, the depth, right? You are the length, the width, the depth. That creates a point, right? So you are what you call 0 point energy, right? The actual human itself is 0 point energy. Why? Because it has length, it has width, and it has a depth. That's the only thing that creates that particular point in space that which you are experiencing that can't nobody experience but you. If that was the case, we could be 3 people in one body, like literally. I know they got rare cases like that where they got Siamese twins and stuff like that, right? So those are miracles, right? When you see stuff like Siamese twins and stuff like that, those is miracles, right? Because really that doesn't supposed to happen. All right, so now it's important that you know that when the insectoids from the 10th dimension, they are very intelligent. They cannot fit their consciousness within our system because our computers are too old. The system that we operate in is too outdated. So the insectoids is too intelligent, and their consciousness is super intelligent, and so it cannot be in this space. It just doesn't work like that. So the only way that they can be in this space is by way of technology and insects, right? So they made smaller bodies for their consciousness. That's why you see the bees look small, but the bees ain't really small. They really big as shit, but this is an illusion. So what's big is small and what's small is big. So we think that we are bigger than the bees, but we're not. We're not. It's all an illusion. What you think you're seeing, you're not really seeing. Illusion means misconception, right? We're misreading the data. Why? Because we have to recreate and fix it. That's why we're here healing. People say, what are we just here healing? Ourselves? Yes, we're here healing ourselves. That's where it starts. But once you advance in consciousness, you're not just healing yourself. You're healing the actual frequency. You're healing the soul, how it's fragmented, how it has cut itself off, right? Anything that has been cut so deep, it leaves a scar and it needs healing, right? It needs healing. And so we're here to repair the timelines, repair the frequencies. It's deep. It's not all just about, black versus white and being, being bullied by spiritual entities. It's not all about that. It get deep, right? Thank you for the roses, by the way. It get deep. Right? All right. So now let's tap more into this thing. Now that you know that the insectoids are gods and they are rulers of this world. I bet you didn't know that. I bet you didn't know that. While they sitting up there telling you, thank you, I love roses, that Satan is king of this world. Satan is not no king of this world. Satan is not. The insectoids got more rule over this world than Satan. And I'm going to be honest with you. It's always that what you least expect. Period. It's always that what you least expect. And nothing is what it appears to be. Now, we know that the insectoids, they got into it over because the malevolent part of them, right? They got split consciousness, like everybody got split consciousness. So the malevolent part of them, they started to basically bully other people in the galaxies and other universes, because once you become a 10th level soul initiate, you are able to communicate clearly, telepathically with other cosmic orders and other cosmic hierarchy groups and collectives. Okay, now this ain't just anything. This ain't that same rah-rah shit you hearing everybody talking about the same stuff. This ain't that. This is that real truth. This is the word of God. This is the word of God. And God is truth, multi-dimensional truth. That's what I'm speaking, right? I don't care who called me crazy. She crazy because she said the bees is God. Hey, I got freedom and authentic liberation with my soul. I'm here by choice at this point. At this point, I'm here by choice at 33. This that 33 energy because I'm 33rd degree, and I ain't talking about the white boy masons neither. I'm talking about the divine being masonry. You dig? That's that 33rd degree energy. That's me, right? So when the Lyrans and the insectoids got into it, basically the insectoids scrambled up their matrix and then put a bug that caused the electrical explosion within inside the center of their planet, the nuclear reactor infuser, right? That's what it's called. Now listen, I don't know what the hell a nuclear reactor infuser is. I don't know that, right? But I'm just channeling. And so that's what they said. So once that happened, the Lyrans, which the Lyrans are some of the collectives who help build our human avatars, okay? So it's the truth. It's the truth. Who you think? Come on now. It's science. This is pure science. This body is science. It's 90% cosmic dust and 75% water. This body is science. There is 5 states of matter, right? There is 5 states of matter. You got Bose-Einstein condensate. That is the 5th state of matter. Bose-Einstein condensate. You got plasma. That's the 4th state of matter. You got solid, you got gas, you got liquid. That's 5 states of matter. I'm just here to help to remind you of how you got here, where the hell we came from, so that we can know where we trying to go. Because it's no way we can get out of this karmic time loop without remembering who we are and where we came from and where we going. And that's the truth. It don't matter how much money you got here on this planet. It don't matter how many people you had sex with. It don't matter. If you don't know who you are, You ain't getting up out of here. If you don't finish the work that your soul signed up to do, whether you got tricked in the body, whether you got kidnapped in the body, whether you got manipulated to the body, or whether you like me and you just came down to the body because you need to help out the planet. No matter how you got attached to your body, you ain't leaving the system until the work is done. That's why we all got what you call missions, right? Missions. Even though these missions ain't real, but they are in a sense. You see what I'm saying? You gotta understand this thing, y'all. It's like big, but it ain't big, right? It's complex, but it's not. All at the same time, right? Like negative energy. We literally create negative energy. But they tell you that we don't, they say, this is an old frequency. This is an old illusion. They tell you this. They say, yeah, energy cannot be created. That's a lie. That's a whole lie. That's an illusion. Energy can be created. Actually, it can only be created by humans. God damn. Somebody say Ashe. Somebody say Ashe. And why we ain't got 20K likes up in here yet? Because I'm speaking that gold. Ain't nobody about to give you the truth the way I'm giving you that truth. You feel me? I'm releasing you from all the, like, I'm bringing freedom to your soul. You probably got chills. Some of y'all probably got chills right now. Like, if you really feeling what I'm saying. You know, because fucking with me, you going to know that you untouchable. And when I say untouchable, I mean you desirable. We experience the consciousness. However, the consciousness experiences us. Shout out spiritual goddess. Hey, how you doing, Beauty? But yeah, though, y'all. So you gotta understand. So yeah, listen, we experience the consciousness, right? We experience the consciousness, right? But the consciousness also experiences us. So that's why you got to do your shadow work, because you got to make yourself untouchable to desirable. Desirable means that the spirits want to work with you. The gods want to connect with you. They want to channel their energy through you. You feel what I'm saying? When they say we vessels, that's real talk. That's real talk. So today's title, the science of wings and halos. The science of wings and halos. I'm giving it to you, but I'm not giving it to you like they gave you in church. I'm giving it to you like my church. I'm in school right now, and I'm being a preacher. By the time I get finished with my Masters of Divinity, I will be an actual, real, legal preacher. And I'm the preacher that you never seen. Because we ain't doing church the way they did church. I'm telling you. We doing it. We doing it the right way. I'm here to speak the word of God. And the word of God is the truth. The metaphysical, multidimensional truth. Okay? So how did we lose our wings? That's what we're talking about. So how did we lose our wings and our halos? It's because we really didn't even have nothing to do with that, right? As a human collective consciousness, we are still learning, but there are a lot of entities and spirits that we are attached to. Some of us have multiple groups and collectives that beam or transmit through one body. Okay, so listen to what I'm just saying. For example, say you got me, I got a body. This is one body, but this body is attached to 10 different cosmic collective groups. And at any given time space, these cosmic collective groups, hierarchies, empires, or gods can tap into my consciousness and speak through me, right? Mother Nature, right? Mother Nature can just freaking speak through me. All she got to do is just tap into my heart, right? Because we're all connected, and it's really real. It's real like that. All right, so the Lyrans, once they planet got destroyed by the insectoids, which is the bees, we got a queen bee here on this planet, right? And it's a lot of the queen bees, right? They're women. The women. Yeah, the actual women are the queen bees to this planet, bro. It's the truth. So we control the beehive. That's why they put a lot of chemicals in our foods to keep us not reproducing the way we want to keep us kind of like not in our power, because they know you get powerful like me, like messing with me, you gonna remember who you are. You gonna remember your power. You ain't gonna go for none of, you ain't gonna, it's like I make the game, I spoil the fun. right? I spoil the fun. I'm a threat. I spoil the fun because I'm going to sit there and tell you the truth. And you going to be like, what the heck? And then the entity can't feed on your imagination no more. They can't get in your head no more because now you know you got the power. So the bees are gods and they are from the 10th dimension. Now the 10th dimension is 1 and a 0, right? Now remember, I'm channeling this information from the 11th dimension because we have to repair the organic timelines because when our system got infiltrated by space pirates, and I literally mean space pirates, y'all. This is the truth. Our system got infiltrated by space pirates, right? The space pirates literally came in, jacked all our system up, and then they scrambled everything. They scrambled the code. This is a matrix. So it's not what you think it is. So it's cold. Everything here is cold. Like the winter cold is disappearing. That's why it's damn near December and it ain't cold. You feel what I'm saying? The winter cold, the winter COLD or CODE, the winter cold is disappearing. That's what I'm telling you, because the heat that we've generated on this planet doing our spiritual work, we've deactivated a lot of their spiritual devices that they was using against us as weapons. We've deactivated a lot of that nanobot technology stuff. We have took our power back. Right? At this point, nobody got power over the planet but us. At this point, there is no elite unless the elite is us. And when I mean that, I say that. You got to stop giving these folks power because they don't have none. Listen, the trickster's only power is your trust. The trickster's only power is your trust. So if you don't give the trickster none of your trust, then the trickster don't have no power. This is the Matrix, the magician playing tricks, right? And it's all mind tricks because this is a mind game, right? This is a mind game. And we're all playing mind tricks on our damn selves. On ourselves, though. It ain't nobody to blame. Thank you for the roses. I love roses, by the way, my favorite. It ain't nobody to blame, right? So I'm going to try to get as much as I can get in, y'all. I'm going to try to get as much as I can get in. Hold on. Give me a sec. My phone down. Because we about to go hard on this joint. Give me a second. You wanna call me? I don't even. Okay, hold up. Oh no! Oh no! All right, bet. All right, y'all. Shoot, my bad, y'all. I just had like 80%. Somehow it got to like 2. I'm killing that battery. Alright, so we're gonna get as much as we can get in. I'm telling you, this lecture gonna stretch like 5 days, y'all. So make sure you subscribe. I'm telling you, thank you. Make sure you subscribe and come back. Cause we ain't playing. I ain't playing. Alright, so now, when the elite did have power over our collective consciousness, thank you for the roses. When the elite did have power over us, what they did was they controlled us by using frequencies, right? And airways and aerosonic technology. Right now, what the fuck is aerosonic technology? Right? That is invisible, like airbending. Like, you don't understand. These folks been using sonic boom technology on our ass, bro. Like, a lot of y'all don't even know what sonic boom technology is. But you might think I'm lying. Go Google it. Go look up and do your own research. Find out what sonic boom technology is. Find out. And find out how in the hell they've been using it against us. I did a whole lecture on the sonic boom technology on my YouTube channel. You feel what I'm saying? So You know, a lot of that kind of keeps us in a certain frequency. So what it does is they create certain events, or they created certain events when they was in power. And what they did was, that's how they was controlling our hive, the collective hive mind, right? Collective, HIVE, mind. In order for there to be a hive, there has to be a bee. There has to be a bee. So Satan is not the ruler of this world. The fucking insects are. The ants, I promise you. The bees. The beetles. The beetles, look it up. Look it up. The beetles and the bees, but especially the beetles, they are the oldest creation. They are the oldest creation. The beetles, they are the oldest creation. These are the gods that come from the 10th dimension. Now, here's the thing. Now, the 11th dimension, where the Lyras and everybody Sirius and all of them was at, once they got hijacked by the insectoids, because they was like, once the insectoids realized that they wanted to take over, like, all, they're like world domination consciousness. So you got consciousness that is like here for us, but then you got consciousness that want to dominate us, because we're food. We're food. Our energy is food, and our consciousness is power. Like, how do you think they fire up them space rockets that they put into space? They use consciousness. They use consciousness. The consciousness is literally what's keeping your body alive. The consciousness that's in your body, the little spark of it, that's how you're living. So when I say the consciousness of our ancestors, a lot of them has been getting in the Colorado mountains, where they got a lot of the machines that underground over there, and they use the consciousness, right? They use the consciousness to power up their weapons, their guns. They got guns that shoot consciousness. I know this shit sound crazy, right? I sound crazy, but I'm here to speak the word of God, and the word of God is truth. I'm here to speak that truth. One thing they can't do is they can't hide the truth. If something I said don't resonate, it's cool. We live in a world where there are multiple possibilities and endless probabilities. So it's okay if you found another way to your truth. But long as you found it. But long as you found it. In the Colorado mountains, like inside the actual mountains, they built machines there, and they're like soul trappers machines, and they catch spirits, crossing through the realms when you at sleep, when you die, stuff like that. A lot of people don't know, because a lot of people just think ain't nobody really doing the science on what happens when we leave this body. You see, I died before, and I broke the matrix, because what happened to me didn't happen to everybody else. I started remembering shit. I remembered exactly what happened. I remembered, and that was when they woke a giant up. That was the moment they woke a giant up. I never been the same. So once Lyra, this is who is connecting with me now, right? Now they had to leave their planet, because the insectoids, which is the people who's been running this planet, they lied and call it Satan. Maybe it is Satan from one point of view, but from the point of view I'm telling you it is, like technically, I know it's the insectoids and the tricksters. They're like these little short aliens or whatever. They got like two little spikes on their head, and they really green, and they really walk around with like a magician jacket. Don't lie. Don't lie. Don't lie. And they be warring with the Medusa in them. They got war with Medusa in them. So look, this what's happening right now, y'all. We got truce. Right now, we got truce. All the entities got truce now. Don't nobody know this on the planet, right? But I'm speaking it to you right now. We was at war with a bunch of we was in a cosmic war this entire time. Since 2019, we've been cosmic warring. All them fires that they told you about in Canada was fires that was cosmic war cosmic rays from cosmic wars. We've been fighting our ass off because they got to protect our Akasha records. We got entities that is here. They not extraterrestrial because they aliens that are from here. Extraterrestrial mean that they not from here. Nah, the people who we warring with, the aliens, they from here. They from here. And they live here just like we do. They just know how to alter time and space with their imagination. They know how to use their consciousness. They understand that this is a mind game. And they understand how to use the power of their mind, their brain, their minds. You know, now we got 5 minds, right? We got 5 minds. We got your super conscious mind. You got your subconscious mind. You got your conscious mind. You got your unconscious mind. And then you got your physical brain. Okay? All of them is different. On the super conscious level, that's like the level the Lyrans and them was at. The insectoids got mad at them because they was wanting to bring peace, right? They wanted to bring peace and truce amongst all the entities that was fighting over the seed. We are the seed, right? We are the seed. We are the 7th breed of the human, right? We are the 7th, what's that thing that you call, not model? It's a word I'm looking for, y'all. Help me find that word. Protocol. We are the 7th protocol of the actual human. We are the 7th one. There's been other human civilizations that we were a part of. The human civilizations that were on Venus, we were a part of that. The Venusians, a lot of us was a part of that. Prototypes. There we go. Prototype. Right? Prototype. Thank you. Because you know, when I be channeling, bro, I don't get these words. I'm just bringing it through. So Mars, right? Mars we was a part of Mars too, but there was a war on Mars too, right? Now all these wars is going on. They all fighting over Earth. They fighting over Earth. Now this ain't the only Earth, right? I know that shit sound crazy. This is not the only Earth. It's more Earths. But at the same time, everything is here and nothing is nowhere else. Like, you can't be don't try to make sense out of it because it's too complex. It will never make sense. The human brain does not have the capacity to understand or to grasp what we are dealing with here. You have to use your heart. You have to use your soul. You have to go within and dig for gold. You feel what I'm saying? All right. So now we be getting into the lecture, y'all. We really getting into the lecture, all right? So thank you for the follows. Thank you for, if I'm not ignoring y'all. If I ain't speaking, it's because I'm channeling and I'm not really looking at the screen. I'm just trying to get this information out so that I can go on by my day, because my soul would not let me. I had to get it out. It kept giving me these huge chills. I'm like, damn, I got to get this lecture out. I can't wait no longer, you know? And if something happened to me, I can't just pass or anything without giving the information out. That don't make sense. That's crazy. That's crazy. So I'm gonna give it out freely because that's what Spirit told me to do. And if you want to donate for the support, because that's what helped me get more time. I told y'all that's why I couldn't really post that much, right? Because the support has to be there, guys. It don't matter if you even donate $1 or whatever. It's the intention. That's really all that matters. It's just the intention. You feel what I'm saying? The fair exchange of energy. Because Spirit gonna tell me, gonna back me up. They're gonna be like, nah, they ain't appreciating it. So you can go and get your ass. And I'd be like, damn. But yeah, so it's a fair, listen, the law of give and receive. We don't give to receive, but we give and receive. That's what it is, y'all. It's law. You always, it's an investment. I ain't nothing but a reflection of you. You investing $1 in me, it's just you investing $2 in you. And you know what I'm saying? Ashe. Cause that's the only way y'all can free. We still got 3D lives here, bro. I still gotta survive. I gotta pay rent. I still got stuff to do. And so You know, that keeps me able to meditate more. That keeps me able to tap into the energy so that I can bring y'all these powerful downloads, man. Because what I'm sharing, you can't find in the book. And people, they going to charge you thousands and thousands of dollars to get this information that I'm giving you right now. A lot of people can't access this because they ain't, they soul ain't got that much experience. They can't handle the information. They might even be too biased. I'm not biased. I'm just straight up pure love. Pure unconditional love is who I am. And so I got access to spaces that allows me to manifest overnight. That's because I'm linked in with the gods. That's why I told y'all, right? All right, so now once Lyran's planet got destroyed, remember over 250 alien species put their DNAs together to create us, right? So it's not just one black people race created all of us. Hell no. Some of them is purple, some is green, some don't even look like humans, some is dragons, some is, I mean, you know. Now guess what? You know how they paint the reptilians out to be bad, right? That's a whole fucking illusion, y'all. That's what the insectoids did, so that we won't put the intention on the insectoids, so that we can put the intention on the reptilians. A whole trick. A whole magic trick. We sitting up here, oh, the reptilians did the reptilians. The whole time, they love us. They just real rough because that's how the dragons play. That's how the dragons play. The dragons are tough lovers. That's like your grandma. Your grandma will beat your ass, but it's just tough love. She don't really mean nothing by it. She just wants you to be stronger and courageous when you go out and play outside. She don't want you letting nobody taking over you and stuff. So she want to teach you because your grandma want to get you ready for the real world. She want to prepare you for the sharks in the real world. And that's just her way. And that's how the reptilians is. They just play a little rough. But it's the insectoids is who the hell started this entire commotion. They started the war in the Anunnaki between the Nibiru's and all of that. They tricksters. These are supreme tricksters. And they run the world. Who run the world? Girls. Who run the world? They run the world. The Queen Bee. Look, they telling you in the song. Look, Beyonce got a song. The Queen Bee, Beyonce, got a song. Right? Her song say, who run the world? Girls. The Queen Bee is singing the song saying, who run the world? What I just tell you, who run the world? The insectoids run the world. The Queen Bees. They run the world. That ocean energy. You feel me? That ocean energy. So listen. Thank you for the cash outs, by the way. I appreciate that. So listen, let's tap into it. So when they were the holders of our halo. Right now, yeah, we about to get into the science now. You see this halo right here? You see where it says halo right here? Right here, halo. So the Lyrans are the holders of our halo, of the avatar's halo. Now, I'm going to give you the science of what this actually is. I'm seeing stuff. I'm seeing spirits, y'all. I'm seeing. When you start getting woke like me, you just be seeing spirits jump the walls and just come out the ground. I mean, it's crazy. But it ain't nothing to be afraid of because this is normal. They taught us that the paranormal was paranormal when really us not believing in ghosts and not believing in spirits, that's paranormal. You thinking that the spiritual world ain't real, that's paranormal. But then they want us to say, oh, it's paranormal. If you see spirits, you satanic, you demonic, it's paranormal. That ain't no goddamn paranormal. That's real life. It's normal, y'all. And you gotta start getting used to it. A lot of y'all be talking about y'all want y'all superpowers, but you scared to see a ghost. A lot of y'all be talking about some damn, give me my power back. And when your power come back, it's so damn powerful and dark, you start shooing it away. You start talking about, get away from me, negative energy. With your sage, get away from me, negative energy. You feel me? I say, spiritual goddess. Yes, I say. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not a bad thing, y'all. It's just none of that even really exists, right? Good and bad, that shit really don't exist. Everything is literally the what it is, right? So once we lost our halo, right? This is before we started falling in frequency. This is when we were light beings, right? This is when we were divine light beings. And the earth that you see now, it was formed, but it wasn't terraformed, right? And there's a difference between terraformed, Terra formed, right? You can be terraformed. That's what we made it into now. Now it's terraformed, meaning it's just like it's like just an environment that's just like controlled by the chemicals and the chemical bonds and things like that, right? Because this is a chemical based elemental world, right? Everything here is based on chemistry. That's why we signed the oath of alchemy, so that we can come here and learn through the dark arts, right? Earth is in a dark space. And so we're here being magicians of the dark arts so that we can alchemize ourselves. And that's just all it is, because we're trying to get back to our original timeline. Because as per um, time travel, right? When it comes to time traveling, there's like 3 ways you could time travel. Now, if you use the multiverse time traveling, this means that you can visit another timeline, right? You can visit another timeline, but you can visit another timeline and change something in that reality, but you can't return back to your original timeline. You create another alternate timeline. So this is important because before we tap into the wings and everything, you got to understand time, and you got to understand the construct of it and how to actually travel through time, right? Now, this is mental time traveling, okay? This is mental time traveling, but it's all relevant, okay? Everything is relevant as per the law of relevancy. Everything is here and relevant to one another. So now, once the Lyran's consciousness got destroyed, once their template, the template of our body, the Christ body, they are the halo, right? They are the halo. The halo is what you call it's connected to the thorn, right? The thorn Taurus. Okay, so the thorn Taurus is this. I'm gonna move out the way. The thorn Taurus is this one right here at the bottom. I don't know if y'all can really see it, but it's right here at the bottom left. The picture you see on the bottom left, that's what you call the Taurus field. And that right there is the thorn Taurus, right? That's the thorn Taurus. So when I say thorns, it's literally the thorns that like they said was on Jesus' head, right? I'm telling you, y'all. I'm telling you, this shit is smacking our face. It's literally the thorns that they say was on top of Jesus' head, right? Them wasn't really thorns. That was the representation of what you call the Taurus field. So the Taurus field has different aspects. We're only gonna just cover the basics in this lecture, okay? Thank you for the follows, by the way. So that's the concept that they gave us to kind of so that we can remember ourselves and who we are, right? So you can use the Bible as a tool because it will help you and guide you long as you know a great understanding of what it actually means and what it stands for. It's just it helps you. It's a magic book. And it can help you, right? Yeah, a lot of it is emotional manipulation and stuff. But if you got the eyes to see, then you can see through what's happening, right? So the thorn, which is this one right here. So you see over here, I can't really see it. Let me see if I can get it to look. All right, let's see. This right here, the one that's right here, right there, that one. That's the thorn. That's called the thorn Taurus, right? That thorn Taurus is the halo that is the top of Christ's body, right? Now, Christ consciousness, Christ's body, Jesus, whatever you want to call the energy, right? It's up to you. It's up to you. I'm just breaking it down for you. So once the Lyrans' consciousness got destroyed, we lost, boom, our thorn body. We lost control of our torus field. All the information got scrambled up and got all the data got misconstrued, and so then we started falling in consciousness, right? So what I'm doing today is I'm repairing your DNA by helping you to remember, because a lot of y'all, this information gonna take you years to meditate and get. I think how I got the information was because when I died in 2019 from overdose on drugs, I had near-death experience and I accessed a lot of my memories, and that's how I got it. So I really don't know a lot of humans that's had that experience as far as with the aliens. I actually had, like, the stuff I talked to you about is not what I seen in books. I actually experienced this stuff in real life, not in dreams, not in meditating. I mean, in actuality. I've had what you call divine intervention. I've had encounters. I've had alien encounters, right? Now, not that close to where they touching me and stuff like that. Not like that. But to where I seen it, right? Because 2019 I was catching souls, right? But we ain't gonna talk about that. That's another lecture. But so once they got destroyed, our crown got destroyed. So once that crown got destroyed, that's where you get the crucifixion trauma wound from, right? Now, what they did with the crucifixion trauma wound is wounds. Wounds are scars. Scars, they go deep into your subconscious mind. Remember, the thorns was on Jesus' head. The thorns was on Jesus' head, and there was blood there. So that lets you know that's trauma. And that's how, like, remember, it's a code, and they scrambled the code, and then they gave us false memory. They gave us false information. They gave us false freaking data. And so then they fed us through our subconscious mind, through pictures, through mental subconscious gentle suggestions, right? So basically just suggesting to your subconscious mind, okay, this is what really happened. Okay, this is what really happened. All right, now let's give them a book. Now let's fuck them up. Let's fuck them up. We got to tell them the truth, so put a lot of the truth in the book. But mix it all up, just like we did their entire language, just like we did their entire world. Because they are our slaves. You feel what I'm saying? So this is what the insects said. The insects, you got to think about it. The insects, they running the entire world. And then they bragging about it. And we still chasing out the reptilians and people that ain't even really doing nothing to us in that way. Whole time, what if I told you that the reptilians is here to help you, bro? They end up getting the short end of the stick. They got bamboozled. They got stuck in a whole nother dimension. Some of them went angry, right? Some of them went rogue and went angry, but a lot of them, they was for us. But they switched the systems up and made it seem like up is down and down is up. In is out and out is in. Good is bad and bad is good. But it's all a mind game. Because this is the Matrix. Right? So after we lost our crown, we then lost our top. Right? So once we lost our top and we lost our halo, it was hard for us to communicate. Thank you. It was hard for us to communicate as a collective, as we was growing seed at that time, and we wasn't physical. We wasn't this physical yet. We was still physical or observable, because really physical ain't real. It's observable, right? We're able to observe our observations here because this is chemistry and it's all about alchemy. And so we're here literally working with the dark arts. So that's why we come here, trauma here, is suffering here, because that's how we're practicing with the dark arts. In order for you to be of the light, you gotta really know where you came from. And so that it's like that. It's like that. So, all right. So, let's keep going. So, thank you for the likes, by the way, man. I appreciate that. All right, so now that the halo that you see up here, you see wings up here at the top. Now up on top of the wings, you see it say rod and staff, right? So Psalms 23 tells you, and I broke the science of Psalms 23 down on my YouTube channel. Y'all can go check out the YouTube channel over there. I got gems over there. You feel what I'm saying? So, but on here, I'm trying to give it to you that now you see where it say rod and staff, it's like these little lines. It's like these circle lines right there, the rings. So those rings are literally the bases of the actual light body, right? The light body. So they're like the protection. So in Psalms 23, when they say, your rod and your staff that comfort me, this is the rings that go around your halo. And so if you think about the thorn, the thorn crown that they made Jesus wear, it had wooden rings around it, right? It had spikes, but then it had wooden rings around it too. So these are the wooden rings, right? And those just represent the you protecting your light body, you protecting your energy. Okay? So now the halo, now you see all 6 of these pictures at the bottom, all 6 of these pictures, right? I should have numbered them, right? But the halo is this. This is what the halos are. So when I say the Lyrans were the holders of the torus field, the actual what's that torus field? It's 3 types of torus field. You got ring torus field, you got spindle torus field, and wing, spindle, and you got thorn, right? So thorn is like the middle. You see the ones in the middle right there? That's the thorn one. That's when it's like stretched up a little bit. And then you see the flat one right here. So that's what it looks like from the top. That's the halo. So if you take that halo and you look at the one atop of it right there, the one that's black and white right here, it look like it got 2 circles in it and it's black and white. It's the only one that's kind of like black and white. That's an actual halo. That's what a halo really, really look like. So when I say geometrical, bioelectrical fields, that's what we're talking about here, guys. This is literally what they're speaking of in the Bible. This is literally what they mean to say. And it's like, I'm just putting it in the true way. I'm just putting it in the way that it's supposed to be, without all the confusion, without people tricking us for our bodies and our souls and stuff like that. Because I had enough. I don't know about y'all, but I had enough, bro. I'm not that type of energy that you going to just keep bullying, bro. I don't go like that. Ever. I never have. And the angels, they know. That's why they recruited me, because I don't take no shit. I don't give a fuck who you are. In 2019, when all that shit happened and all y'all was in the house, I wasn't in the house. Nigga, I was out here fighting spiritual war in real life with militaries, nigga. Like, I was out here because they couldn't see what I could see. They couldn't see. I could see the entities that infiltrated here. They couldn't. They had goggles on. They had goggles and, like, technology. Boy, I was out there, butt eyes, butt booty ball naked, no glasses, no nothing. I'm seeing all the spirits. I'm like, damn, is anybody else seeing it? Why is I'm able to see it? Because I was connected to that part of the consciousness. Because I'm so much the earth, right? And so, now let me let you know. Now, the great cosmic mother, right? Now, here's this about to fuck you up. This about to fuck you up. Alright, I hope we get to cover the wings, because the halo is so deep. I got so much of this lecture to go, man. Alright, so now this right here that you see at the top. Now you see over here where it says, Lord, he could so around my name, black butterfly. Not that one. The one that's right to the black one, right? With the 2 circles, the one that look like it's black, white, and gray. That one. That's the halo. Right? All of these are the halo. But that perspective is the perspective that's the side perspectives that they be showing us. Alright, so that one is called the black halo dragon wings. So when you do your spiritual work, a lot of us, we start, yeah, that's my name. That's my name. You know, the gods gave me that name. You feel what I'm saying? So the ancestors gave it to me. So, you know, that's who I am. That's my rank. I'm soul initiate level 8. And so I'm doing like big shit out here. That's why I want to teach y'all a lot of this shit. I'm here to teach y'all this shit in my own way. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to be Buddha for y'all. Just show y'all like the type of stuff that is really possible that you can do. We're gonna tap into time traveling like for real. Like for real. We're gonna tap into all the shit I've been learning. And I'm gonna share it. And that's what it is, because that's what it's about. This is about freedom. I'm here to just free y'all. I'm gonna be blessed regardless. Thank you to anybody that cash out today too. I appreciate that. Somebody said some of us already know this stuff. Now, if you feel you already know, then tell me. Let me see, because I want to watch one of your lives so that you can activate me. I want to see one of your lives so that you can activate me. Since you in here trying to be big man in here. That's the thing. That's the issue I be having with some of the men. They don't know how to just sit the fuck down and let the female lead. They so used to us letting the men just take us into nowhere. We've been letting y'all men rule us. We've been letting y'all men rule us for this long, and y'all ain't stood up for us, and y'all ain't did shit. That's why the woman got to take our power back, and we got to start running this thing, and we got to show y'all men how it's done. Ashe, let's get it. I just had to let them know. Because the men always come on here trying to tell me, like, you feel me? It's always a man. It ain't never just sit down, relax, tap into your feminine energy, and receive this good mother nurturing that I'm giving you. That's it. That's all you got to do. All right. Now let's get it. We talking about the black halo dragon wings. Right now, after you do your shadow work and you take off everybody else's personality and their mask and everything, you start activating your DNA till you start getting the high levels of information. Once you pass the 9th dimension, then you got to pass the 10th dimension. The 10th dimension is basically the first dimension, but it's extra dimensional or interdimensional. Now, these interdimensions are located in our, like, in the brain waves of the physical brain. Now, I know that shit sounds crazy, right? But it's true. There are more brainwave frequencies that we know. The scientists know it, right? I've come up on a lot of research. I'm gonna be telling y'all this stuff, right? So there are more than just alpha, beta, theta, delta. There is more than that. You got zeta, you got sigma, and they ain't talking about that. Like, you don't hear nobody explaining it. It's not even a neuroscientist. They not talking about it because it's too advanced. It's just too advanced for society in the world. They gonna be like, what in the heck is that, right? So you got to understand that a lot of times all this is happening together. We can't see, I can see it all, but some people can't see it. The reason why you can't see it is because you can't perceive it. Your brain waves are not, you haven't done enough fasting. You haven't done enough praying. And I don't mean praying like weak. I don't mean that type of weakness praying. I mean praying like asking the right questions. The law of prayer is simply you asking yourself, the God within you, the right questions. That's all prayer is. And so if you ain't fasting and praying, then it's hard to reach the levels that I'm talking about. Yes, in meditation. Yes, in meditation. That's lit. That's just literally it. So once you start doing all that, you start activating your levels. So what's happening now? Now fast forward to now, what's happening? Now on the planet today, and like within the last since 1010, we actually have got access to start reconnecting our halo again, collectively, our halo, right? So the Lyrans, their spiritual vessels have been here and they've been connecting with a lot of kids, because kids imagination is not blocked. They're not their belief systems are not blocking them from seeing the spirits, right, when they come through. So they look spiritual from our behalf, but they're not spiritual. They are very, very observable, right? And so when they are here right now, the Lyras, now thing about the Lyras is they don't play. They really don't play. It ain't that they're mean or nothing like that. They just don't really play because they're tough, right? They're tough. Just like the lion of the jungle. If you go in the jungle and you think you just about to get a lion to give up its space, you got another thing coming. That lion gonna eat you up alive. So the lions, that's just in their nature, right? That's just in their nature. Just like the dragons, that's just in their nature. The reptilians in them. Not all of them are. It's different. It's backwards. It's more like the insectoids are the ones who eat us, right? Why people be lying, talking about the reptilians. That's a trap, y'all, and it's a distraction. So that's what they do. They took the intention off of them and put the intention on the reptilians so that we won't even notice that they tearing our ass up their entire time. They hitting us with cyber weapons, tearing us up the entire time. We in a whole Aerosmith airbending spiritual war, and we don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? We in a whole invisible war. It's invisible, because spiritual just mean metaphysical, and metaphysical just mean you can't see it. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, damn. So now we got these light codes here. I'm just giving the information now so that you guys can tap into it. So you won't feel like, oh, it's weird if you see spirits or some of the spirits that they really look like human lions. I'm lying to you not. And yeah, they're still black, like actual melanated black people, but that look like lions. So if you can imagine a human and a lion, like mixed, with very strong like body shape or whatever, and they got females. They actually got females too, right? And so some of them are different. You got different species of them. They got different species. All right, so now they are working to rebuild the organic timelines from the root chakra, right? From the root chakra. So right now, as a collective, it's very important that we're meditating on our root chakra, that we are giving our root chakra as much as love and as much as attention as we need to. If you in the chat and you've been working on your root chakra lately, then you know you in alignment. Then you know you in alignment. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? He said spells, deception, lies, they do. Ashe. I say. So we're repairing the organic timelines, right? And that's what I wanted you to know, that even though now once the Lyrans, even though their planet got destroyed, we still felt it here. So their planet got destroyed, but it still altered our geometrical bioelectrical fields, and it altered our universal time matrix. That's why our time went from the divine timing, right? It then got artificial time, and that's why we got the artificial time clock now. And that's why a lot of us don't really understand the entity called time, and how time is multidimensional, and how to move through it as it. You feel what I'm saying? It's so much in life that I want to show you guys. It's so much I want to help you to remember about yourself. When they say you can't, you gotta understand that everything here is to mimic us. The phone is to mimic you. The computers is to mimic you. You already naturally do this stuff. The airplanes and shit flying and the drone is to mimic you. This is natural. It's natural for you to move a plastic bottle without touching it. You know what I'm saying? It's natural for you to sing and the fire and the flame start getting bigger, right? It's natural for you to put your feet in the grass and start feeling tingling up your leg, and next thing you know, it started getting soft wind in the air. You feel what I'm saying? This is natural, but we don't see it because we don't believe it. Yeah, organic intelligence. I say. So All right, now we know that the wings is the halos down here, which these are geometrical shapes. Now they can't put their consciousness into this reality because it's too advanced. Okay, so since the consciousness is too advanced, they got to basically project themselves through technology, through science, and ways like that. That's how they get interest into your body, by making agreements with you, because a lot of these entities, they can't really come into the world unless you give them permission. That's why I said you are so powerful, and nobody here and nothing here can do anything unless you agree for it to happen that way, as per the law of agreement. Right, as per the law of agreement, because I always do universal laws. That's everything. The law of agreement says that um it says that once a person unlends their agreement, then the agreement doesn't exist anymore. So that's why we gotta start doing our declarations. I don't know how many of you guys out there doing your declarations, but I'm doing my declarations on a regular. Every full moon, every new moon, every time I just feel guided to do me a declaration, I'm doing it. Right? Now, declaration is just you declaring, I declare and decree that whatever soul contract dealing with such and such and such and such and such and such is now cleared, finished, and indefinitely, now and forevermore. I speak this prayer on the behalf of me, my children, my lineage, my mother's side, my father's side, my ancestors. And that's how you free the souls of your ancestors. Just like that. When you do that, you won't feel the chills in your body, because the ancestors is in your body. You feel what I'm saying? It's lucky stuff gonna start happening. The heavens gonna be singing for you. Right? So when we talk about the angel wings, now this is really, really like crazy science, right? The angel wings, thank you for the likes, by the way, I appreciate that. Now we know the halo, right? And we're gonna tap into the brainwave lecture. That's gonna be like part 3 of this, whatever, probably about Friday or something. So right now, let's tap into the wings real quick, because I got to about 6 something. Okay, so let's tap into the wings. So the wings, which is the black halo dragon wings. So the black halo dragon wings are the black concept that they was telling y'all about, the black reptilians, the tall black reptilians with the wings. Now that's how they demonized it, right? They always demonizing some stuff. So these are feminine energies, right? These are divine feminine energies, and divine feminine energy at her natural source is dark. When I say dark, I don't mean dark as in malevolent. I just mean dark as in invisible. I just mean dark as in you can't see it, right? Now, remember, not all dark energies are malevolent, and not all light energies are benevolent. You got to understand that some light energies are malevolent and some dark energies are benevolent, okay? You got to understand the difference. That's why you got to use discernment, okay? So here are the wings. Now, once you disconnect yourself from the moon, right, after you do your shadow work and you heal your ancestral shadow work and you start doing your collective shadow work, because this thing, it don't end, right? Once you start doing your collective shadow work, you then start doing your planetary shadow work. Once you start doing your planetary shadow work, you then start doing your galactic shadow work. You feel what I'm saying? All the way till you get to your we at the soul star chakra right now as a collective. So next we got the galactic inner work to do. The more we tap into these energies, the more strange stuff gonna become on this planet. You know what I'm saying? The more we gonna be seeing like weird stuff that they say is weird, right? All right. So the wings. Now, your wings have to be born. They have to be born again. Because what happened was this. We never really disconnect ourselves from our wings. But once our halo got destroyed, we lost our divine connection. We lost our divine connection and we fell in frequency. Once we fell in frequency, we then was easier to control because the women started being manipulated by the moon. Now, I know this might sound crazy, right? We love the moon. Yes, we do. Because it's our secrets, right? And we love our secrets because we accept it, right? You don't want to banish nothing. You really just want to accept it all. That way you have the power. And when you accept it, you have the power to transmute it. And that's called alchemy, period. That's how you work dark energy. And that's that, right? That's that, period. So, once we lost our wings, so when they say like, oh, we lost our wings, we really descended, right? We descended down in consciousness on purpose because all this was planned. But we pretend like it ain't, because that's defeats the point of playing a game. Why would we be playing a game called life if we just knew everything? So you gotta pretend like you don't know shit. That's just the point of the game. Like that's what they call angelic humor or cosmic humor. They say God got a sense of humor. Yeah, you got a sense of humor. Cause you lied and tricking your own self. You got a sense of humor. Thank you for the follows. So thank you for the cash app too. Somebody just sent the cash app through. I appreciate that, y'all. That helps me. That supports me to have more time to do this. You know what I'm saying? Versus hopping into the matrix, having to do things to support in that type of way. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that. He said I like that cosmic humor, but I think that's the old timeline. Hey, if you think it's the old timeline, you think it's the old timeline. I'm pulling organic, authentic information that's here right now. That's true to the depths and the soul in me. And I said in the beginning that if your timeline was different from mine, then it is. It's okay. That's fine. I don't do no arguing. That's okay. So let me get back into the wings. Right now, this is what I'm talking about now. I want everybody in the chat to know that, like, don't let nobody deter you from what you need to know. I told everybody to go meditate on the information. Go meditate. I'm not even speaking to you. I'm speaking to your soul and to your subconscious mind. I'm not even speaking to your human ego or your human mind. I'm not speaking to you in general. I'm speaking to all of you. And so your conscious mind going to fight against a lot of this stuff because it's not normal. It's not normal. So anything that's not normal is going to feel abnormal, and your ego is going to turn on and going to want you to fight against it. That's what we've been doing this entire time. That's why we've been still stuck as a collective. So once you disconnect yourself from the moon, I'm not saying the moon is bad. I'm just saying that there are consciousness who created the moon, right? The Arcturian, these are masters, the Arcturian Orions. These are masters of technology, right? Now they ain't the only masters of technology, but they are masters of technology. All the technology we got here is created by the freaking interdimensional or the extra dimensional beings, which is 10th, 11th, and 12th dimension. They create everything because that's the only way that they can manifest in this world, because they literally are nothing, and they're like just pure energy. They're not dense enough, honestly. So they have to, in order for them to squeeze, like, it's like our computer is too slow for their fast running systems. Their systems run too fast, and our little slow 100 bit a second world is just too slow for their systems. So the only way they can experience us, right, is by using technology, and they can only be shapes. They can only manifest here as shapes. Now the human body may look like it's an arm and a leg, arm, head, but it's an actual square. The human body is an actual square. Like, literally, it's a square. It's a 3-dimensional cube, right? And so the 3-dimensional cube, right, that is the human. That's literally what shape it is. So like when I see shapes, right? When I see everything is just geometry, even nature, it's all just geometry, right? And this is what we all know. All right, so the wings, how do you activate your wings, right? Because it's time for a lot of y'all wings is already born, has already been created, it has already went through its life cycle, and they're waiting to connect with you. Now, when I say wings, I don't really mean like these white wings up here. I don't really mean that, even though I put that up there. They are a light body. They are a type, an aspect of light body that fits within your heart. So your heart has chambers, right? The actual heart has chambers. It has 3 chambers within it. The actual physical heart has 3 chambers within it, right? And attached to it. So you have your lower heart, you have your center heart, you have your higher heart. Yeah, you have your lower heart, your middle heart, and your higher heart. So right now, once you do the shadow work, this unlocks your bottom heart, the bottom half or the bottom valve of your bottom heart. Then once you actually start learning how to maintain that frequency of love and high vibrational 5-dimensional frequency, that's when the back heart chakra starts to purge and get rid of all the negative information and the negative emotions that the body doesn't need anymore. So the physical body is an actual tool, right? It's an actual tool. And what it does is the spiritual essence of you, the humongous spirit of you, it basically just sends signals down to the physical body, and the physical body filters, because the physical body is a part of nature, and it filters the emotions out through the atmosphere, right? It filters the emotions out through the atmosphere. So this is important because in order for you to actually activate your wings and connect to them, you gotta know like what's happening. You gotta be aware of it, because they don't need your permission, but they need you to open, you know what I'm saying, so that they can attach. So the wings, now that we've got our halo back in order, now that we've built the halo as a collective back, and now a lot of us have our wings, but we just haven't actually attached ourselves to them yet. So it's a quick meditation, right? I'm gonna give you a quick meditation to help you to basically start building a relationship with your wings, so that you can start merging with the ethereal body, and that ethereal body is going to transmit and transmute itself into the actual physical body while you're asleep. Now, this is high level shit. This is not no stuff that like anybody's just gonna be talking about. You feel what I'm saying? Most people not even gonna be on here just giving this type of information out freely. You feel me? But I mean, it is what it is, you know. This is my purpose, and I can't hold all this information because I got enough of it. I got so much information. And I start getting sick. Like when I be charging for everything, the information kind of go too slow, and I start getting sick, and I just ain't got time for that. So I feel better when I just disperse the information out, and then everybody get the information, then they do what they need to do with the information, and then I'm still creating, I'm still teaching, just like that. Yeah, because I started getting sick. Spiritual goddess, I hold on to that energy. I started getting sick. I started getting aches in like my body, like because it's just too much information. I need to put it out, because if you go against your soul, if you here to like spread the word of God, which is truth, and you don't spread that truth, like you could start getting aches in your body. All right, so headaches and stuff like that, I ain't got time for that. So I just give it out. Fuck it. So all right, so the physical body is a tool, and so the physical body is actually not experiencing anything, guys. I know that's so fucking crazy, but it's the truth. The ascended masters taught me this. The dragons, they said that like the physical body is not really experiencing nothing. It's just a tool. Simply, that's all it is. It's just a tool. It's just like nothing. It's nothing else but a tool, and so it allows you to know what's going on in the higher existences, in the higher worlds. So once you go through your fasting and you start breaking away from the silver cord of the moon, right? How you do that, it's like a very extreme, extensive, fast or whatever, and then that kind of breaks that connection, and then the connection, like a Reiki. I did a Reiki fast for mine. I did the 21-day water fast or whatever, and it was very, that's what I'm saying. It takes fasting, y'all, meditation and prayer. Like, I know that, like, that's tough, because everybody want to get instant gratitude. Me too. I want instant gratitude too, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. But some of the stuff we can't get instant, y'all. We gotta put in the work. And that's just all it is to it. So, once you but disconnect from the moon. Then you start tapping into the middle heart. Now the middle heart is the 316 hertz. 316 hertz is literally John 3:16. And the Lord loved his creation, so he gave his only begotten son, and that son is a daughter and the son the same. And so it's the center of your heart. So that center of your heart is located inside the center of it. Controls the halo. The center of your heart, the heart valve, the heart chakra in the center, it controls the halo. It actually controls the halo. But what it does is it calls in once you get the heart to the 316 hertz. And you could meditate to 316 hertz. That's why I'm giving you this meditation. You could look up 316 hertz, go and meditate to that joint, and I'm gonna give you the visual of what I do, and then you could just change it yourself, right? So, or what I did to get my wings, and they came. They really, really came, right? So once you get to your heart made of gold. So when you hooked up to the moon, that's silver, right? Silver is connected to the moon. And you could do your science on your research on this stuff I'm saying if you don't believe me. And the sun represents gold. Gold is what heals the atmosphere. That's why when you drink nano gold or that I'm hearing beeps and shit. Or that monoatomic gold, once you start hearing that, then it's once you start drinking that, then it heals your atmosphere. It heals your body and actually the body of the atmosphere, right? So as your body continue to filter out the emotions and all the trash and all the stuff that it don't need out the back of your heart chakra, you'll start feeling like warm sensations on your back. That's how you know, like, okay, it's starting to work, right? Then what happens is you might go back. Sometimes when we get to the level of the middle heart, I had to go back twice. I got to my middle heart and then I had a heartbreak, right? I got to the middle of the heart and then I fuck around and let somebody close to my heart and I had a heartbreak. And I let the heartbreak bring me back down in my frequency. You know, I start drinking and smoking and having sex and all this crazy stuff. It's not wrong with doing all of that, but not all the time. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to do that shit all the time. It's crazy. And so I started doing that. So I lowered my frequency and I started doing just lower vibrational stuff again and just not meditating, not yoga, and not really just going back into the energy. And so sometimes when that happens, it's just like a part of the process. So then you recognize, you'll wake up and you recognize, like, damn, I lowered my vibration. You're going to snap back into your energy. So then you got to maintain it. Here's the thing. When you get your heart, your gold heart, which is 316 hertz, once you activate the center heart, you got to maintain it. You got to maintain that vibration. And once you maintain that vibration long enough, the matrix unplugs you from the solar plexus chakra and it plugs you to the heart chakra indefinitely. Once you're plugged up to the heart chakra indefinitely, you've now reached the center heart chakra. You've now reached what you call 0 point energy, right? 0 point energy makes you God, because now you up there with the insectoids and you up there with all of the high level entities. You desirable now. Now God wants to experience you. You feel what I'm saying? So once you maintain, now when you get to your center heart chakra, your higher self is going to come and descend in your body. It happens while you sleep most of the time. Sometimes it happens while you awake, depending on how advanced you are. Mine was why it's been happening in sections. It's been happening in sections. So the center heart, that's the center heart, and then once you activate that, you're hooked back up to the sun. So now you're the sun. John 3:16. You see what I'm saying? It's the same shit they tell you in the Bible, but they was mixing it all up. Thank you. So they was mixing it all up. And once you maintain it long enough, if you don't maintain it long enough, the higher self going basically back up until you're ready. And then you're going to have an experience in your life, whatever. You're going to have to get back up there again. It's just going to keep on happening until it happens. And then you hit your top part. Once you hit your top part, your wings Your wings is gonna fully merge into you and with you. So they take like a human 9 day to 15-day cycle to be born and actually manifest. And when they do manifest, you gonna feel like this, like energy on your back, like warm, and you'll literally feel it. They will communicate with you because like their consciousness. So it's like your heart is made of gold, and so it's beaming off this really bright light, and the really bright light is giving out the frequency. It's going to call out to like your wings, that's yours. And your wings, that's yours, is just an aspect of your light body. We're here building our light bodies this entire time. We're just transforming. We're human transforming. We're transforming from darkness to light this entire time. And darkness just means ignorant. It just means ignorant. It doesn't mean bad or evil. Alright, yeah, I say, hey, so I want y'all to know, like, let me get out of meditation before I get out of here. So, remember, 316 hertz, work on that. Start working on your remember, the heart chakra is the root chakra. You feel what I'm saying? The heart chakra is the root chakra. Up is down and down is up. So, I know that they teach us the crown chakra is at the top of your head, but really, that's the sacral chakra. You know what I'm saying? That's why they be saying to the men, they be like, thinking with your dick. How the hell you gonna think with your dick if your dick down there and not in your head? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we have to do a yes, we do have to do a collaboration. Like, I'm with that. I'm definitely with that. And I'm with, like, spreading this knowledge. I got hella wisdom, y'all. Because, I unlocked it, y'all, on accident, from overdosing and dying. My entire life changed, and it's just never been the same. But, that's how it be, y'all. It be traps, it be phantoms and traps that we set up for ourselves to help ourselves get back on track. Because I was so far off track. It was like, I thought it was never coming back. Like, I promise you, if you'd have told me 3 years ago that I would be a preacher, that I would be in school to be a preacher, I would have laughed in your face. If you would have told me 3 years ago that I would be drug-free, like, having my way with life, I would laugh at your face. I probably would not even believe you. Like, I would look at you and just be like, who is this? Like, this person's crazy. He said, same here. You said, wow, I had a near-death experience and everything changed. I'm telling you. Yeah, I'm telling you. So yeah, y'all, the wings. So the meditation is quite simple, right? When you're meditating, what you're going to do is this. You're going to meditate. You're going to ask your wings. You're literally going to ask your wings. You're not going to speak it out loud. You're going to ask through your heart. And you're going to call them. Right? You're going to ask your wings, do they have a number for a name? Or do they have a name for a name, right? Because your wings, they are consciousness and conscious. So most likely, they're just the light body that's hovering over your physical body anyway. You know what I'm saying? Most likely, like, that's what I'm telling y'all. We be our own guardian angels. Like, that's how powerful you are. Like, that's how powerful you are. And that's how extremely it was important for people to keep you from your divine connection with yourself. We got our divine connection back, y'all. I am a living example that God, the actual God, is real. And God is everything. It's everything. And so everything is in it together. The negative energies is here to help you learn. They got the toughest job ever. It's so tough to pretend to be hated by everybody in the world when really you don't know the good without the negativity. Right? Everything I've been through in my past, right? Being born a gay person. I was born lesbian, y'all. Like, this was crazy. I was literally born an androgynous being. Literally. Like, that was tough for me. You know what I'm saying? So, like all of that shit just made me who I am, though. It all just made me who I am. And so, without the darkness, right? Without the SA, without a lot of the stuff that went down before, I lost my wings, right? At 9 years old. I lost my divine connection at 9 years old. My innocence. I was an earth angel. Yeah, I was an earth angel and I lost it, but now I'm back. Now we back earth angeling, and the earth angeling is earth angeling, you dig? but I had fun. Yes, 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 yes. You got to keep embracing it, y'all, man. I had so much fun sharing this is just part one, y'all. It's so much downloads that I've been getting since I just came back from 12D. And y'all know every time you don't see me for a while, I done went to the higher dimensions to go get some wisdom. And when I come back, I'm not playing. I'm not playing. When you don't see me on for a brick, you like, uh-oh, she done went to heaven. She done went to the higher 7 heavens on us, man. Because when I come back, I be having that bang, because I'm here for us, for our people that, we need to know this wisdom. We need to know this future, this future, which they call ancient, the future of ourselves. So that we can have a future, so that our children can have a future. Just imagine teaching our kids this type of wisdom, right? Like, just imagine schools and, communities teaching our kids this type of stuff. They gonna be real live. They not gonna forget who they are. They not gonna forget who they are. And I love y'all, man. So look, here go the meditation. When you now you don't have to be long. You could do 5 minutes. You could do 5 minutes in the daytime, 5 minutes in the evening. It's just like 10-minute meditation, right? So this is exactly what you're gonna do. So your wings is a part of you. You're gonna imagine yourself energy. You're not gonna imagine yourself a human, the human that you are right here, right now, right? Because this is what you call ethereal, the ethereal work, the ethereal light body work. Okay, so when you doing the healing, once you get through your shadow work and stuff, you gotta start clearing out your ethereal body, right? You gotta start doing the work in that body, so that you can be able to latch on to the wings and they can latch on to you. This is important when you release, when you actually transition from the physical body. You need your wings. That's what I'm telling you. There's a lot of spirits out here I talk to, I help cross over. There's a lot of dead people I help cross over, and a lot of them literally just be stuck. They be like, soon they die, they just be like, they automatically come to people like me because they know we see them. And so soon they die, they just come, they'll like peek through the wall, they'll watch you. They'll watch you and just see if they can approach you. Sometimes they might not approach you because they might be too afraid of your light. But sometimes they might do approach you. And when they do approach you, you gotta understand that a ghost, like depending on what state of mind that they died in, like recently, I had a ghost, a female ghost, and she was so fucking angry, right? The female ghost was so angry, right? Her name was Bridget. She was so angry. And I was asleep. And like, on the movie Sixth Sense, where the ghost talk to you when you sleep, that literally, they be telling a lot of stuff in the movies, y'all. That's literally how it be. Like, our ancestors, spirits come and talk to us when we sleep. Because the ancestors, they ain't gone nowhere. They only in the inner earth. Right? The inner earth is literally, I can't tell certain, because anybody could be watching, but like there are shortcuts to get to the inner earth, like physically, and like you can mentally travel there. There are ways to get there, but since we at truce now, but we was like 2 months ago, we was having a war with entities that was trying to change our Akashic records. And because they were trying to get us to accept the alternate false timelines so that we can release or let go of the organic realities. And we can't be letting that happen, y'all. We came too far for this. You know what I'm saying? We came too far for this. So all that smoke y'all thought, was trees in Canada and shit, that wasn't nothing but dragon fire, like fighting back for us. Y'all gotta understand that was cosmic. And yeah. So the ancestors and the guardian angels, they live in the inner earth, and the inner earth is just um like second second heavens. They live in the second heavens, right? The second heavens. So that's just like what your hell would be there if you. It's like a hell state of consciousness, but all of these coincide with the brain waves. So they live in a deep theta brainwave state. Okay, I'm gonna break this shit down. Next lecture, we're gonna go into the brain waves and the neurological and how, in order to activate a lot of this light stuff, we have to basically do our neural transmissions. Oh my God, it's deep, y'all. It's deep. Don't let me get started. So, and like this is stuff I always knew, but I just used to dumb myself down because like it wasn't cool. Like it just wasn't like I attracted more people being fake and dimming my light down. And when I started like being confident in my power, I lost a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how it be. That's just how it be. And I don't mind not being like that's cool. You know, I'm fine with that. Cause it's peaceful. All right, so the meditation, let's get to it. I know I be rapping, right? So the meditation, you're going to see yourself as whatever color light that you feel most comfortable with. It could be all the spectrums of the rainbow, or it could be any color, whatever. You could just make up a color. You use your imagination, right? But make sure it's a color that your soul literally resonates with and that it loves, okay? So it could be more, it could be a mixture of all colors, like gradient. It could be gradient if you want. But imagine yourself surrounded by this gradient bubble, but not your physical body. Imagine yourself as a black dot. Literally. Imagine yourself as a black dot. This black dot just stands for a particular point in space that you are representing at that moment. It's important because the black dot represents the first dimension, and the first dimension is the aspect of the 10th dimension that we need to get to in order to cleanse out that ethereal body and make space for your wings that's already waiting for you, right? They're already waiting for you because we got access. So imagine yourself the black dot. Imagine a color or a whatever color globe or around you, right? Now, when this globe is around you as the black dot, you're in it. And from this point, what you want to do, you don't want to envision nothing. You just want to stay there and let the color just radiate around you. And you want to allow it, you want to kind of release your thoughts. You want to release your thoughts and just let it talk to you, right? Let the wings talk to you. Don't force it, right? If you don't get a response the first day, when you go to sleep, you might wake up with it when your brain gets in theta. You know what I'm saying? Just don't look out for it. It's going to happen naturally, all right? But be open so that when you receive it, you can recognize it. So you can ask them first, what are their name? Like, where's like my wings? You can ask yourself, if you don't believe me, you can ask yourself your meditation, do I have wings? Or are my wings ready for me? Or am I ready for my wings? Right? And so you'll get an answer. You will get a feel or a chill or something in your body. While this is going on, you're meditating, you are the black dot, and you got the color around you, right? Whatever color you want. And so if you receive a message on the first time, some people do, a letter or a name or something like that, because my wings, they have a number. They told me a number. And it just helps you to build a relationship with them so that they can be more comfortable with you. It's just like a unicorn, you know what I'm saying? If you see a unicorn, like they ain't gonna just like, you gotta make it comfortable, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just like animals and squirrels, you gotta make it comfortable. Your soul and your consciousness is always wanting to connect with you, right? It's just waiting for us to like give like it opportunity, like what's up? Like your soul needs to be your best friend. Your consciousness needs to be your best friend. It is all about consciousness, y'all. That is the new sexy, right? Consciousness is the new sexy. It's everything, right? Being self-aware, being self-conscious, it's everything, right? So, you ask for your question. If you don't get the question, you just kind of sit there and just wait. And what you do, you just hold that light around you. That's it. So what that light is doing, with the You already set the intention to ask your question. So what that light is doing is it's emanating and through your Taurus field, which is your halo, and it's emanating through the consciousness, and it's sending the frequencies out, and it's actually calling your wings. And so you'll feel them when they swoop in. You might see some stuff, you might feel some stuff. I'm telling you, like when you start connecting with your consciousness, you're not going to feel crazy, because it's not going to be a coincidence. What you need to ask for undeniable. This is what I do. I need undeniable direct communication that this is what it is. I'm talking about I need confirmation so clear that there is no way I can deny that this is what it is. Like you got to ask the right questions. You got to ask the right questions. I need more than just a few numbers. I need something so direct and clear that there is no way I can deny what is going on. And I deserve to know the truth because it's law. And this is my birthright. That's all you need to do. The angels, the universe, they're going to be like, all you had to do was ask. That's all we was waiting on. That's all we was waiting on. Your wings gonna be like, yes. You're gonna start feeling celebration. That the heavens gonna be celebrating you, because they're gonna be like, that's all they want us to do, y'all, is to recognize and acknowledge our power. That's it. That's all they want us to do. Like the galactics and the cosmic, they want to fight for us, but they want us to fight for ourselves. You know, even in the Bible, they say the Lord helps those who helps themselves. We got to help ourselves out. That they want us to, like, they can't do the work for us. Oh, man, you said you late. Listen, man, tap into we got 92 people on here, man. I'm going to ask y'all to subscribe to my YouTube channel, right? It's literally right in my link. The link is in the bio. It's a YouTube. If you go to the bio, it says YouTube. You can go there and you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you miss these lectures that we're going to be having every day for like the next, until I finish all this information, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to post them all up there for the time being, at least to December. We're going to keep all the lectures free, at least to December the 31st. And we're going to just see how things work out. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Lakeisha, how you doing? I'm so glad you came through. I'm so glad you came through. I appreciate you. I really do. Yeah, subscribe to the YouTube channel, y'all. We over there. Thank you for whoever already subscribed. And thank you for the cash outs. I appreciate that, you know. That support, is that attention, and that support just helps out a lot. Thank you for anybody who ordered any of my books. Thank you for anybody who ordered any teas. Good grief. Thank you. I didn't even see all of that. That's what I was saying. Thank y'all, you know. And I love y'all. And just know that we are powerful. Matter of fact, let me pour into y'all before I leave. I got to. This is what I was here. I'm the sun. And I just got to give you power and energy. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to know that you are powerful. You are strong. You are courageous. You are, oh my God, intelligent. You are everything that you was supposed to be and more. You know what I'm saying? You are capable of being, doing, creating everything that your heart desires. You are whole. You are whole. You are whole. You are filled with love and light. You are balanced. You are balanced. You are logical and practical, right? We want to be logical and practical because we want to be able to manipulate our 3D realities with our intuition. Like, that's what it's all about. You are magical. You know what I'm saying? And you are strong. You are brave. And just know that as per the law of courage, the law of courage says, in my book, the law of courage says that true courage bends time and space. So all you got to do And faith is an act of courage. That's all faith is. Faith is courage, and courage bends times and space. That's why they say faith creates miracles. Because when you bend the time and space, you create miracles and you change your timelines. So all you got to do is be brave, conquer your demons, conquer your inner shadow, do your spiritual work. Don't be afraid to change. Don't be afraid of change. Don't be afraid to be authentic in a world full of fakeness. Don't be afraid to stand up and speak your voice. Don't be afraid to communicate your truth, even if nobody else is speaking that truth out there. Don't be afraid to speak your truth. Don't be afraid to stand up for you, your kids, your unborn kids, your legacy. Don't be afraid to build your legacy. This is your birthright. You are abundant. You are abundant. Life is abundant. Everything is here for you. You feel what I'm saying? You deserve you deserve to be financially stable. You deserve to be financially free. You deserve to be mentally liberated. You deserve freedom. You deserve freedom. No matter what's happening in your life right now, no matter what's going on in your life right now, you have the power. You have it. Can't nobody curse you. Can't nobody put magic on you. Can't nobody do none of that without you giving permission. If you got to give permission, this means you have the power. So stop giving them folks power over us, over our consciousness. They did this, they did that. What the hell is they doing now? Because as far as I know, the Akasha record set up, we got our power back. We took that shit back. Excuse my language. It's just I'm feeling enthusiastic about this. We took our power back. The moon is ours now. They can't use the moon against us no more. The moon is our baby, and we use that. Simple. No more them using that moon against us and controlling our emotions and all that. Because we got power over our emotions now. Because we are strong. You feel me? And together they can't stop us, y'all. Literally, we are forming an entire new consciousness simultaneously while we are transforming through this one. We live in the greatest times in life right now where you can let go soul contracts, create new soul contracts without literally dying. That's impossible. We got the chance to manifest true unconditional love in real time, y'all. In real time. The stuff that's happening here on this planet, let me tell you how important you are. The stuff that's happening here on this planet is not happening any other world. That opportunity is here. You got entities coming from their galaxies dying to get a chance to come and live in this world, to build and to help and to grow and to experience that of which we are experiencing. Remember, everything here needs you. You don't need it. The thing about the devils and the shadows and shit, they need you. They need you. Because without you, they don't exist. Ashe, I love y'all, man. Have a great day. Have a great night. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all staying freaking maintaining y'all energy. Make sure you ain't letting nobody steal your joy, steal your happiness out there. Man, make sure y'all staying true to yourself. If you ain't staying true to nobody else, stay true to you. Stay true to you. I'm out. Peace.